Hello, this is Sofia Martinez with Awaken the Soul Coaching. And I wanted to speak about today about doubt. In the process of transformation, we are no strangers to doubt. And I mean, I am no stranger to doubt, even though I am somebody that when I know, I know. And when I have that clarity and when I have made a decision, I'm just, I'm just going. And yet there are times, certain situations in my life, there are certain times through the process of transformation, the in between when, the old self hasn't fully kind of left and the new way of being is not yet incorporated. There's that in between where I feel with doubt, and there's we are all filled with doubt. And doubt is one that it's very uncomfortable. There are certain emotions that are uncomfortable to create a container and just embrace them and be with them, and doubt is one of them. And there's a part where I am going to speak of myself. And as I speak of myself, I want you to see and to just really tune in as you're listening to my words. If it still resonates, if it resonates with you, and I want you to just register your body. What is happening to me? What do I feel as I hear these words, as I hear this information? And as you do, just simply allow the information to surface within yourself without feeling um, analyzing, without conditioning the information that comes up. And so I'm going to speak of myself, and I invite you to do this process of just registering as you hear me speak what is happening to you as you hear me, what goes on, what emotion awakens, what sensation in your body awakens as you listen to my words. And if there's a moment that you feel you're going into your head, I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath in and just invite through the breath to come back into your heart and to deepening into your body. And so registering yourself through your presence in your body, um, in your full embodiment. And so I discovered that my relationship with doubt was one of complete judgment. Every time I felt I was doubting myself or doubting a decision and I didn't know, which perhaps direction to go, doubting what I was feeling to be true and right for me, doubting, I completely devastated myself in self-judgment, that there's this part of me that's like, you should know what you want, you should know where you want to go, you should know how you're feeling. And as soon as I discover that voice, of course there's been a process where that voice is still there, and it's a voice of the part of me that it's scared, that wants to control everything and feel safe and feel that there's a perfectionist in me, and there's the one that puts so much pressure to myself, and there's a one that wants to control. And so that part, underneath all that control and underneath all that need of perfection, there's a deep fear of not being enough and not feeling safe. When I realize this piece, I turn around literally within myself. I just literally turn around and face myself and face that part And I embraced the heck out of that part. And once I did that, there was a breaking of tears and emotion. And I gave space to that because that is also all of it, the pain, the sadness, as well as that inner critic within myself, the perfectionist. What drives the perfectionist, what motivates the perfectionist, what motivates the one that wants to control and have clarity. It has a positive aspect, an aspect that opens possibilities for me, and an aspect that closes. And so the moment I embrace all of who I am, and I don't deny all the aspects of me, there's healing that occurs naturally, organically. And the grip of that part of me loosens up. And so in that process, I then deepen into the understanding that perhaps doubt, instead of punishing myself for doubting, and instead of rejecting doubt, there is a gift in my doubt. And I discover through that curiosity and that question that doubt, it's an invitation, and my invitation towards clarity, towards alignment, towards what is right and true for me. And there's a process, there's a rhythm and a cycle to arriving from a place of confusion, of not knowing, to the place of clarity, of knowing, and perhaps even no doubt. And not doubting, of certainty. This is how I feel, this is where I want to go, this is who I am in this specific and precise moment. And this is what is true and right for me. And this is what I'm choosing. And ultimately, I also discovered that in that process, that as I embraced doubt as a messenger, as an invitation, the path towards my clarity, doubt being the path towards my alignment, the path towards my certainty, then I befriended my doubt because I knew is a gateway to something else, and remembering that everything is a gateway to something else, because in life nothing is static. And the moment I realized that doubt was a gateway to my clarity, to my certainty, to my alignment, then I realized that my doubt was a catalyst of it. And so as I befriended my doubt, I could embrace even deeper the part of myself that doubts. And instead of, not instead, I'm going to change this word. And besides giving myself permission to embrace the one that doubts, to embrace the one that fears, to embrace the one that wants to control, to embrace the one that wants to know everything, I can also feel a new energy within me rising and empowering me in my love that came from that doubt. It was something deeper that was empowering that doubt to doubt. So I could find my clarity. You see? It was like this energy coming that was empowering my doubt. So my doubt could find its clarity, its alignment, its certainty, its knowing. And so that was absolutely liberating and whole and complete, because ultimately we are whole to the degree that you can hold yourself in your wholeness, in your completeness, in every single state of your being. You liberate yourself. And so I leave you with these words, and I want you, as I said, to just see where you are. I would love to hear in the comments what has awakened within you as you hear my words. And just registered what happened to me as I heard these words. What have you been able to register within yourself? Did your body perhaps tense up? Did your body was able to release an emotion as you gave yourself permission to feel, to be in doubt perhaps, to open to a new possibility of how to be in your doubt with yourself? And so I invite you to share in the comments. And I also invite you to share how your perspective has perhaps expanded and amplified in yourself, in your relationship to doubt. And I send you lots of love, and I see you on the next video. Bye bye.